Hello there, petrol heads and electric enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the roaring debate of the century. Which is more reliable, electric cars or those good old petrol guzzlers? It's a question that's sparking more arguments than a flat battery at a festival. On one hand, you have the sleek, silent electric vehicles, in EVs, promising a greener future. On the other hand, there's the familiar rumble of internal combustion engines, ICE, a sound that's been the soundtrack to our lives for decades. But let's face it, reliability isn't about looks or engine noises. It's about getting from A to B without any unwanted surprises. So buckle up as we break down the pros and cons of each engine type, throw in some real-world examples, and see how they handle a spot of bad weather. By the end of this, you'll know which engine reigns supreme in the reliability arena. Electric cars, with their futuristic aura, boast fewer moving parts than their ICE counterparts. Fewer parts, less to go wrong, right? That's the theory, and it often holds true. Electric motors are remarkably simple and robust, and early data suggest EVs suffer fewer breakdowns. But hold your horses. Electric cars have their Achilles heel, the battery. These power packs are prone to degradation over time, which can impact range and performance. And let's not forget the dreaded thermal runaway, a scary scenario where the battery overheats and, well, let's just say you'll need more than a fire extinguisher. Now, for the petrol heads. ICE cars have been around for ages and mechanics know them inside out. You can find a mechanic who can fix a carburetor in their sleep in any town. The downside, ICE engines are more complex, with hundreds of moving parts that can wear out. Think spark plugs, timing belts, and the dreaded head gasket, all potential culprits for a breakdown. And let's not forget about those pesky emissions. ICE cars are notorious polluters, contributing to climate change and, ironically, more extreme weather events that can impact their reliability. Extreme weather can be a real pain, both for us and our cars. But did you know that electric cars are a bit more sensitive to temperature swings? In scorching heat, their batteries can drain faster, leaving you stranded with range anxiety. And in freezing temperatures, their range can plummet faster than a penguin in a wind tunnel. ICE cars, while tougher in extreme cold, aren't immune to weather woes. Extreme heat can cause engines to overheat, and freezing temperatures can thicken fluids, making it harder to start. Remember that time your diesel car wouldn't start on a frosty morning? Yeah, not fun. However, let's remember those statistics. Despite the concerns about battery fires, EVs actually catch fire far less often than ICE cars. In Europe, it's 25 fires per 100,000 EVs, compared to a whopping 1,529 fires per 100,000 ICE cars. That's a pretty stark difference. So which engine reigns supreme in the reliability arena? It's a tough call, like choosing between a V8 rumble and the silent whoosh of an electric motor. Both electric and ICE cars have their strengths and weaknesses. EVs, while potentially facing battery hiccups, generally have fewer things that can go wrong. ICE cars, with their tried and tested technology, are familiar but more prone to wear and tear. Ultimately, the most reliable car is the one that's well maintained, regardless of its power source. Regular servicing, preventative maintenance, and treating your car right can go a long way in preventing those dreaded breakdowns. So there you have it. The choice is yours. But whatever you choose, remember to drive safe and keep those engines humming. For a deeper dive into the fascinating world of electric and ICE vehicles, check out our other articles on link to related content. Until next time, petrol heads and electric enthusiasts.